Dede, the centre-back.
Bienvenidos, next striker.
Is the FA Cup.
Can I offer you a delicious parfait for the hot seven?
This looks delicious. Wenger, can we please get one?
I don't know where information comes from.
Perhaps you would be more comfortable ordering off the dollar menu.
No, thank you. I prefer the free menu.
I contend that I'm gorgeous.
So you wanna buy packs but you got no coins, and you wanna pack bail but you hate FIFA points, and you wanna beat your brother with a super fly team where your coin total zero, so it's basically a dream. New FIFA is the answer to your question. Cheap and reliable, the best on the net here. CWE for 8% off. Stack them coins and load your squad up.
Boom! What's happening, boys, and welcome to the Wenger Doesn't Sign a Striker episode! You ever think how crazy it actually is that Arsenal and Wenger's first name actually start with the first 5 letters? In this episode, we're going to take a look at the Arsenal preview transfer squad, which honestly doesn't comprise of anyone but freaking Granit Xhaka. Rob Holding, the other striker, the other defender that Wenger brought in, actually isn't on Ultimate Team. I think he played for the Bolton Wanderers, but he does not have an Ultimate Team card. And outside of Xhaka and Holding, those are the only 2 players that Wenger's brought in on this transfer window. The biggest names that have been linked to Arsenal were Riyad Mahrez. Apparently, he rejected a £30 million offer, and then Lacazette. After the Pogba signing, his price skyrocketed about 10 or 15 million pound. Maybe outside the reaches of Arsenal, but we shall see. It doesn't look like anyone's going to be coming in, but I think Lacazette was that one guy that a lot of Arsenal fans were hoping they were going to bring in. I'm not an Arsenal fan by any means, but there's a couple things to look forward to, and if you are an Arsenal fan, you probably know them. Crazy finish to the Premier League season last year where they finished second. Didn't look like that was going to happen. Spurs were fighting very hard for first or second place. Then Leicester ended up winning it, their magical season that everyone obviously knows about, and then Arsenal finished second place, and most of the core is returning. Ozil's healthy now. The only downside is I believe you have Mertesacker and Gabriel are both injured. Koscielny is back at training camp. Ozil's back at training camp, and I believe who else? Giroud is back. All those 3 players went deep into the Euros. Not Gabriel, obviously, but yeah, Gabriel, Mertesacker injured. And so the one thing that doesn't go in Arsenal's favor for signing a striker is the fact that they need center defensive help. So if they're going to sign a player, as of right now, I mean, look, you get production from Giroud. He's a productive striker. But it would be nice to have a compliment that you could bring in, or someone else that could help him in that capacity. But maybe the thing they really need right now is a center defensive player. I can't talk today. Lacazette and Riyad Mahrez were probably the 2 biggest transfer rumored players to be connected. I believe Mahrez turned down a £30 million offer from Arsenal. At one point, Jamie Vardy was linked to Arsenal. He's staying at Leicester, and then you had Lacazette, the guy from a foreign league, the guy from Ligue 1. The guy, everyone knows who Lacazette is, from Lyon. Looks like he's going to stay at Lyon. He's been there his entire career, so he is really looking or shaping up to be that one club guy. I believe the asking price from Lyon right now is 60 million, upwards of 60 million pounds, and that might be a little too steep for Arsenal, which, you know what? If there's a club that's going to spend 60 million on a striker, wouldn't it be a freaking second place finishing Premier League squad, Premier League side with tons of money to spend? That's just my thinking. Also, Wenger has 1 year left on his contract, so why not? Why not splash out, get that crazy striker? You only have 1 year left. What's the worst that's going to happen? They don't bring you back? He's staring down the barrels at retirement anyway. He brought it up a couple days ago where he's actually kind of nervous about the prospect of retirement, not getting that daily football fix, which I believe all players and coaches go through. Couldn't imagine doing something your entire life, literally inundated with that every single freaking day, every waking moment, and then it's gone. But I'm sure he'll probably go into some capacity, maybe as a pundit on TV or something like that. But yeah, Wenger, absolute freaking legend. Love the guy. But anyway, boys, in this episode, we're going to try and have some success with Granit Xhaka at center forward, with one of the slowest pace center forwards that I've ever played with in FIFA. 51 pace, 67 shooting, but he has 88 shot power, 88 long shots. The guy can absolutely blast them and drill them. We've got Walcott and Sanchez on the sides, and then probably one of the more underrated midfielders in FIFA in the form of Santi Cazorla. You've got Ramsey, you've got Ozil. Try to squeak in Flamini just because he's more defensive. He's more defensively sound. Would be more of a pure defensive midfielder. Let's give Ramsey the CDM here. But all these 3 midfielders plus Xhaka can bury them from distance, which is how I like to play. But anyway, boys, if you guys do enjoy the episode, hit that like button. Let's try and blast 20 likes as well. If you want to interact with me on Instagram and Twitter, those links can be found in the description below. If you guys are an Arsenal fan or a Premier League fan, let me know in the comment section below if you think it was a bad or a good thing that Wenger didn't bring in a striker. Again, they finished second place last year. You can't really argue with success. Arsenal's expected to win it every year. All the big clubs are. But yeah, we're going to get into a couple matches, see how center forward Granit Xhaka, the 30 million pound man, can perform. Is literally one of the only signings from this transfer window outside of Rob Holding, who's not even an ultimate team. We're gonna get into a couple of matches. We're gonna see how this freaking Arsenal squad performs. All right, boys, here we go. Match number 1, and coming up against possibly one of the most difficult squads that we can come with at this stage of FIFA. Freaking Neymar, Ronaldo, and Bale. Holy freaking smokes. Come on. .51 pace. Xhaka! Come on, son! Run it, Xhaka! Dead fish. I haven't done one of those in a while. I feel like every time I try to execute the dead fish lately, it does something completely different. 51 pace. I want to know who we outpaced there. Who was that? Who the fuck was that? Was that Varane? Also, question of the episode. They face Liverpool in match number 1. Who do you think takes that? That's going to be an emotional match. Alright, that's how you want to do this? Alright. Bro! What the shit was that? Shots on target and 4 goals, bros! Step it up! Holy shit, man! Ozil! 4-2, come on, 60th minute! We can bring this back! Let's go! Mertesacker is the only player in FIFA that can't catch up with like a pacier player. Hell, bro! 8 goals? This game was crazy. 3 shots on target for me, 3 goals, 6 shots on target for him, 5. That's probably one of the most efficient shots on target to goal ratio I've ever had in FIFA. What the shit? We have to bring in the Flem. There's just no chance. We need a defensive midfielder. It's the same thing that happened to us in Fatal. We didn't have a defensive midfielder. Not only does this guy have the white and yellow kit, he's got Footy Royce and Footy Aubameyang. This guy, I'm expecting to get your freaking trash right now.
I'll even pause it for you.
What? Why is he pausing it? Oh, he wants to pause it so I can have a fucking pistachio. Dude, thanks, bro. Thanks. Let me have this pistachio really quick. Let me have this pistachio really quick. Mertesacker! Come on, ref. Dude, what's this fucking lag, man? Shit, come on, boys, let's go! Dude, what a shit fucking half, dude. What a what a shit half!
Dude, it's so laggy. I'm trying out wireless connection. It's not very good.
Oh! The fin! We're finning out, boys! And we tried doing the dead fish, but we couldn't do it. Holy freaking smokes. When it's laggy, you really have to focus on the small things. But Cazorla, that's why you play him in that freaking squad. He's a beast. Shit, Hagi. Mertesacker, you are so slow, dude! Granit Xhaka shouldn't be outrunning anyone. Referee. Have a word with the player, bro. Hit the flip! 99 pace for 0 pace. Who's gonna win? Dude. Hell yes.
Wait, do you remember playing me when you were recording for your Team of the Season Eto video? I was the guy who,
The fan! Wait, this guy beat me.
Video.
This guy beat me 6-0? Have I just come back to beat a guy that
played you when you were recording for your Team of the Season El Soma video? You didn't put that one in either.
And there you have it, boys, we get ourselves a 2-0 victory. This guy has beaten me twice before, but apparently hasn't been in a video. He beat me in the Syrian Ibra, the El Sama video. Probably one of the tougher opponents I've ever come up against. Don't know how I actually pulled off the victory. But, yeah, when there's a lag game, I guess you play more, like, tactically sound. But we pulled off the 2-0 victory with Santi Cazorla playing like an absolute freaking G. 9.2 and 2 goals for Cazorla. Holy shit. But anyway, boys, that's the Wenger Does Not Sign a Striker episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. And like I asked at the beginning, do you think that it's a problem that he didn't sign anyone as an attacker? Or do you think that they're going to be able to return to their form and hopefully maintain some of that form that they have early on and towards the end of the season and, you know, win it for Wenger in his last season as the Arsenal manager unless they renew. But yeah, gonna be a crazy Premier League season. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Gonna try returning to streaming this week. Gonna kick it off with some H1Z1, so you guys have that to look forward to. Keep an eye out on Twitter for that announcement. It's probably gonna be coming in the next couple days. But yeah, really looking forward to hopefully. There's been some internet issues, that's why I haven't been able to stream, but I got new internet about 3 or 4 days ago. We're gonna test it out and see if I can freaking stream. I will see you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, tschüss, later, ade. Well, Lassie, my boy, you're going to have to do better than that. Like this, bruv? No! Like this!